Hello, Georgians. Regina Awung again. So this time we are going to talk about education. Like I mentioned before, Brian Kemp and his fellow Republicans, they had a $1 billion cut to education. We all know that the inner cities have been suffering for decades with lack of funding. Yet, they are going to suffer additional loss in funds. So you can imagine the quality of education that is going to be coming out of those inner city schools. But that's not all. Because for those of you that are not aware, Betsy DeVos implemented the voucher system where kids from the inner city can receive some kind of voucher or a scholarship that can allow them to go to private schools out of their district. How convenient. The question is, with the funding that is being cut, that means the school district will receive less money. But Brian Kemp made sure that his friends in the private school still get their cut. So I don't care how much the inner city gets less. No. You, my friends in the private school, you don't have to worry. You get your cut as well. Isn't it ironic that these people can cut funds from public school and still allow voucher system to flourish? Isn't it common sense that it's better for you to improve the education for all the children in the inner city instead of having a few? Because the fact that they are allowing a few students to go to schools somewhere else, that means they are very aware that the quality of education that they are providing for those kids is not good enough. So if the quality of education is not good enough to the point that you think it is necessary for some to go to a private school, why don't you work to improve the quality of education for every child in America? What happened to No Child Left Behind? The last time that I checked, that was a Republican motto, No Child Left Behind. But Brian Kemp and the Republicans, they don't care. Because as long as it is not their children being left behind, they are very comfortable about other people's children being left behind. As a parent and as a mother of two, it breaks my heart. Because in my district, I have a population where 20% of the population in my district, they did not even finish high school. 60% barely finish high school. And then you have 20% that have some college and finished college. Only 20%. You would think that in this growing and global economy, we need more people going to school, not less. Because how are more people going to school with less funding? Where are some of those cuts going to be made? That means adult education for people that dropped out early is going to be cut out. And who knows other areas that are going to receive a cut. I'm sure there's going to be cut across the board in a state that needs more funding for education. It's a shame. Now I'm calling on you all Georgian, if you believe in education and if you believe that education is our future, and if you want your children to receive good quality education, it's not going to happen under Brian Kemp and the Republican Party. I'm asking you guys to join the Democratic Party to make those changes. We are all for increased funding for schools. We are all for better pay for the teachers, because recently teaching is a transitional career for most people. They take a teaching job until they can find a better job. But if teaching is well funded and people can get good benefits from teaching and good paying job, they will not have to find other jobs. But if you join the Democratic Party and you vote for us and put us there in the House and in the Senate. We are going to increase funding for education. We are going to increase pay for the teachers, and we are going to make sure that adult education, inner city schools, the quality of education is improved. Please, I urge you to join my campaign today. Please support my campaign with anything that you have. If you have your time and you think you can volunteer, please send me a text through the number on my website, supportforreginaawung.com. Please follow me on Twitter at awungregina. Please also follow me on YouTube at Support for Regina Awung, and I'm also on Facebook at Support for Regina Awung. Together, we are going to move Georgia forward. Thank you.